All right, let's talk about it. Pop Smoke. Everybody knows Pop Smoke was hot before he passed away. He was the next one to blow. Young boy had his foot in the door, had his foot on their necks. He was making money. He was traveling, doing big shows and all that. Music was selling like crazy. He had the new wave, the new dance, the new slang. Everything was in line. And then he was gunned down. Straight out of MSNBC.com. Pop Smoke was gunned down by a 15-year-old shooter who ambushed the Brooklyn rapper with a group of teens who were bent on stealing the singer's diamond-studded Rolex. This is what a detective testified. Now, we trying to figure out how the detectives found all this out. The home intruders also were after the rapper's Cuban link chains, but apparently only managed to swipe the luxury timepiece, which is his watch, his Rolex, which they later sold for $2,000. The detectives said they were able to prove that because they recovered the stolen item from the person it was sold to. $2,000, man. This man was making hundreds of thousands of dollars and on his way to making millions of dollars, changing his family's life, setting up generational wealth, getting rich for generations to come, and your own kind gun you down for a Rolex that they sold for only $2,000. Damn. So the teen who pulled the trigger, right, the youngest of the four defendants now facing murder and robbery charges in his case, allegedly admitted their roles in the Hollywood slaying during a recorded interview with a cellmate at a juvenile detention center last May. He admitted that he shot Pop Smoke 3 times with a Beretta 9mm. This is what the Los Angeles Police Department Detective Carlos Camacho testified Friday at a preliminary hearing for a different suspect, which is Corey Walker, 20 years old, who is the sole adult in the whole case. This 20-year-old was there with some damn teenagers, even 15-year-olds, and they went and they planned this robbery. They are very tech savvy. You know, new generation kids are very tech savvy. Pop Smoke made a big mistake. Y'all remember this? He was out there in LA doing his thing. And, you know, LA is heavy Bloods, Crips type turf. And he was known as a Crip. But anyways, it wasn't the gang warfare. It was a robbery. Everything was cool with the gang. It was a robbery. Know what I mean? And he was on social media and he accidentally flashed the address of where he was located at. You know, kids on the computer all day, following these artists all day. These artists got to understand that criminals are on the computer all day, following your every move all day as well. As regular civilians, we have to understand that people are on the computer all day, following your every move all day as well. Let me just put this out there just so everybody knows this. I put up a picture one day of a house, and in no time, somebody was in my inbox giving me the location of the house. So all they had to do was boom, bang, bang, and they already knew the location of the house. Lucky it wasn't my house, right? All right, so y'all be careful out there, man. Now, the 15-year-old defendant admitted that they asked for the jewelry in the stick-up. Give me your jewelry. Give me the chain. Give me the watch. But that confrontation with Pop Smoke quickly turned sour because they had gotten to a little scuffle. He's 15. He's frightened. Pop Smoke was a little bit older, but he was brolic, you know what I'm saying? And, I mean, Pop was probably ready to box it out or whatever. I'm not boxing in the face of any gun. If you ask for it and I got it, please take it. Just leave me alive so you can rob me again, if so be the chance, right? So they got into a fight, is what the young boy said, the 15-year-old said, and I shot him 3 times. This is what Camacho said, citing that the 15-year-old defendant recorded juvenile detention center interview. He said that he shot him in the back. Now, I don't know how you scuffling with somebody and end up shooting them in the back. Were they fighting you backwards? I think he snuck up on him and told him, don't turn around, give me the money, give me the jewelry rather. And when he went to turn around, little man panicked and thought, oh shit, I can't fight him. Bam, 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 and shot him. And that's how that went. Now, other reports says that Pop Smoke was killed butt-ass naked. He was actually taking a shower when the robbery went down. The man was in the shower. They had just done having a pool party. It was some female that was in there. He probably just done beat shorty down. You know, rolled up a blunt, got in the shower. He's taking a shower. He's living his best life. Young, rich, and famous, living his best life. Jumped in the shower, and in come these guys. Walker, the 20-year-old, has pleaded not guilty in the case. His defense attorney told the New York Daily News on Friday that the 20-year-old, the oldest one in the case, never even entered the house of the deadly confrontation, though prosecutors have placed him at the scene with cell phone records and on video. His vehicle registered to him is known as the getaway vehicle. He is still trying to plead not guilty. Now, according to Camacho, Walker also confessed to his role in the murder during a separate, secretly recorded jailhouse interview with a different adult informant that was placed inside his cell after his July arrest. So apparently they got this man confessing more than once. I can't say a man, he's 15 years old. They got this kid confessing more than once. They put an informant in his cell. He told the informant everything. They put a recorder in another cell with another cellmate. He snitched on himself again on record, and they recorded it. Walker admittedly said that he did it. Walker allegedly admitted that the group used ski masks and gloves. He told the whole story. Man, we got up in there. We put our ski mask on. We put our gloves on. You know what I mean? We even used a police scanner. And then we carried out the home invasion robbery. He said that when the individuals got inside the house, Pop Smoke was actually in the shower. This is the young man telling this, that he was in the shower. He said that when we got in the house, he was in the shower. Now, during his recorded conversation with the cellmate, Walker allegedly said that the teens inside the home demanded Pop Smoke's jewelry, which he was still wearing in the shower. You know, you got a little bit of money and you like, my gold ain't fake. I'm going to wear it in the shower. I don't have to take off my gold. It's not going to turn green if it gets wet. My diamond's real. Everything's on drip. I'm jumping in the shower. I'm hopping in the shower. You got a strange shorty over there. You trying to show off. You the man of the moment. Lost his damn life. So he was in the shower with all his jewelry on. The Rolex was in the shower. The chain was in the shower that they came for. All that. During the recorded conversation, he told him that when they jumped in the house, Pop Smoke was still in the shower wearing all the jewelry. Thank you. When it appeared to be complying, he wasn't complying, but the rapper apparently decided to fight back, and he rushed the intruder, who pistol whipped him. So I guess they hit him in the face with the gun, and he spun around. And before the 15-year-old suspect shot him in the chest, Camacho said. So damn, Pop got shot in the chest. He got shot in the back. He went out in a bad way. Damn. Darden objects to the testimony about Walker's interview, calling it hearsay since Walker wasn't even inside the house. So they're saying that he could have never told that. So apparently the 20-year-old, they also put a recorder in his cell, and he sat there and told. You know, some people, they brag about stuff that they never really did. Like, yeah, son, we ran up in the house. You know what I'm saying? We told him, give me the jewelry. He resisted. A bong hit him on the forehead with the muzzle. And you weren't even in the house. So I don't know if it's one of those cases. But his lawyer is saying that he was not even in the house. He let the younger guys run into the house. So their testimony is more like it. But how would he have known all these extra details? Maybe because his homies told it to him. Yo, when we went in the house, he was still in the shower and he had all the jewelry on him in the shower. And we pulled the shower curtain and told him to get out. And then we started tussling. He probably got the information from his homies. He wants the credit for it, but he wasn't even in the house. Detective Christian Carasso testified Thursday that a woman who was with Pop Smoke in the rented home second-story bedroom, recalls seeing a group of men storm through curtains from a balcony that is accessible by a backyard staircase. One of the men allegedly pressed a semi-automatic firearm to her forehead and told her, "Shut the fuck up. You want to die?" She heard a struggle coming from the shower area, and then she heard Mr. Jackson, which is Pop Smoke, run out of the bathroom, and then she heard a loud pop. The first gunshot goes off. Pop Smoke falls to the ground, and then more shots are fired. Two other individuals began to kick him, is what Caraco said, citing this from the woman's testimony, from what she saw. Now, upon hearing her son was kicked, Jackson's mother, which is Pop Smoke's mother, was visibly upset listening to this, sitting in court. Pop Smoke was a fast-rising rap star known for his gravelly voice and his inventive take on drill music when he died at the tender age of 20 years old, just weeks away from finishing his debut studio album. An album, by the way, which was finished, master produced by 50 Cent, and 50 Cent released it, and it went to the top of the charts, and it stayed there, and it's made a whole lot of wave since then. Pop Smoke had posted images on social media shortly before the shooting, showing both the rented Airbnb's address and a large amount of cash. It was like, come and get it. This is where I'm at. This is why you got to be careful out here. The cash was later found still inside the drawer at the rental home. Damn, they didn't even get the money. They didn't even stay long enough to get the money. But like they said in their testimony, or in their snitching on themselves, they only wanted the jewelry, the chain, and the Rolex watch. When the rappers Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon was released in July, it debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 charts, with fellow rap stars Roddy Ricch, DaBaby, Lil Baby, Future, Quavo, and Sway Lee listed as guest performance. It was a massive hit, spawning multiple international top 10 singles, including the R&B inspired track What You Know About Love, which also became a top 10 song of the year on TikTok. If convicted and charged, Walker would be eligible for the death penalty, the Los Angeles County District said. Listen, he's 15 years old. It's 2021. He's not getting no death penalty, but he might end up with life without the possibility of parole. For the life he has taken, I think his life should be taken as well. I know when you young and you dumb, you do dumb things, but this wasn't a child's activity. He did some grown man shit that cost another man that was progressive and productive his life, and I think he needs to pay. What says you? Leave your comments in the comments section below. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. One album, and you're legendary. I'm out. Peace.